Welcome to the Modern Savage Podcast, episode 33. I came here for a Bigfoot story, but all I got was this lousy head injury.
You know? And you'll ask them what they don't know what they saw. A lot of times they won't know what they saw, and then they make a story up to tell you what they saw. That's why you'll come up and you'll have fucking 6 witnesses, and they will tell you 2 or 3 totally different stories. Not like little differences. They'll be totally fucking different, dude.
You think that's what's going on with Bigfoot?
I think that's what's going on with a number of things that people see.
Like Mothman and fucking shit.
There's a lot of UFO shit it's explainable, but there's some of that shit you don't talk about.
Yeah.
Because this is not a matter of paranormal. This is a matter of secrets. Secret shit.
See, I think there's a lot of instances of people...
There's a lot of people that have seen a lot of experimental aircraft.
I think that at one point in everyone's lives, you see something that makes you think that I should never tell a single fucking soul about that because they're going to think I'm insane. But it makes you wonder about shit.
Well, I don't give a fuck.
Well, sometimes...
If I see something weird, I'm going to tell everybody about it. Oh, fuck, they think I'm crazy? They probably do think I'm crazy.
Sometimes there are certain things, okay, this may be a little different than what he's saying, how I feel. There are certain times
you get the net down.
shit's gonna happen to you, dude. Things are gonna happen to you that you don't need to talk about them like that. Like talking about shit amongst friends, that might be one thing. But there are things that you see that you don't need to talk about them. There's no need to take a fucking... Because then you, like... There are people that end up ostracized because of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of just
They're played off as crazy.
Yeah, I was kind of just making a joke, but it is. It's like, how do you explain that to somebody?
You can't.
You really can't.
There's no scientific way to explain a lot of this shit. That's the problem. The UFO thing, this is huge. There's a lot of that shit that is a thing. There are groups of people that full well know it's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay? And it isn't what people think it is. And then people try to make stories up to excuse away things. The reptilian thing.
Go get your coffee in your chair, man.
Like, that's fucking madness, you know? Like, that's...
I want that to be a thing.
Fucking thing.
He's going to tell me that goddamn Bigfoot story tonight.
I won't talk about that and record it, Vince.
Please?
No, I'll tell you it, but you don't record it.
He's going to tell the story.
He won't do it. He just said he won't do it.
He should do it. Do you think there's aliens?
Like extraterrestrial?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. There has to be. We're not the only ones.
No.
It's impossible.
Well, I was reading this thing about radio signals that just come in from outer space. Like, they just happen randomly. They're like little...
I know you don't mean the gray-skinned fucking weird brain people.
Any sort.
There's other living beings.
And
in the universe.
Like, with me saying I don't want to
that's
record
rude.
it, telling that story.
You forgot your chair.
And it's not because I don't give a fuck if I'm ostracized. You can't ostracize me. I'm already ostracized. I'm a fucking dirty punk rock kid, pretty much, you know? Like, I'm already fucking ostracized. So you can't ostracize me. So, yeah, I mean, I could... But there's just things that you don't need to... It's like a joke.
And
okay?
Yeah.
It becomes a fucking joke. And I don't want to have to fucking... It's not a joke. Like, that shit's not a joke. There are things out there, dude. There are
absolutely.
shit out
I feel like that's going to be a main subject of this podcast. Today, at least.
Today.
Aliens. Where were we?
Oh, there's definitely living. There are other living beings out there in the universe. That there has to be.
Yeah, you're saying like everywhere.
Yes. There's no way that we're that's impossible.
Oh, I was telling you about the radio signals.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right. Yeah.
Apparently, they receive just like tiny little blips randomly from different
This
points.
is what
in the
CERN
galaxy.
does.
What's that?
This is what CERN does.
Well, anyway, they started getting blips from the same spot, which has never happened, like repeatedly. And
Is there people on Pluto?
no, that's fucking in another fucking galaxy.
What galaxy?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't.
Do they even name other galaxies, or were the only
like
ones
it's
named?
like Romulus 10 or some shit.
Oh, there are
no,
other names.
dude. Yeah, there are a shitload of galaxies.
I know there's a shitload.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you feel insignificant?
Dude,
You're
No,
fucking.
it makes me feel awesome.
yeah, it's a good feeling.
You're a fucking atom in something else.
That's cool.
Like, where does like one galaxy end and another one begin?
Well, see, I mean, it's fascinating, but when you're getting into dangerous waters, because that gets you to like, oh my god, it's fucking goes on for fucking ever, and you get lost in that thought.
like,
See,
I
it
feel
doesn't. It's expanding, but what is it expanding into?
Yeah.
That's what's hard to understand.
Right.
See, like when I think of this, I get like a knot in my throat that it makes me feel that insignificant.
I normally think about it when I'm trying to go to sleep. That's the best time to think about something like that. To not make you spiral into depression.
But I don't think it's. I think that makes it even more significant because you are a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if this
That's where
existential mindset came after a hallucinogenics experience, but like, what if we were a cell in a bigger being, just a part of something else happening in an infinite amount of times to create something else? You know what I mean?
Well, I guess.
What if we were that-
I guess if that's how it is, that's how it is. I mean,
And what if
Right,
that's like
that's-
parallel universes?
Well,
see, that's what I think that you were more saying a minute ago when you were like, well, where's one galaxy end and where does one begin? Well, there's space in between. There's things orbiting things. That's how you could be, well, what is a galaxy? Well, what's orbiting what?
right there, yeah.
Okay, and then
Why don't
you're
galaxies collide?
like, they do. They do.
They do?
They do.
Normally bad shit happens when they do.
Well, it's normally like bad shit happens, but not like bad shit for the whole universe. Like a
Yeah.
lot shit will hit other shit. It will come in and hit things that, we're talking about rocks orbiting a star, okay? They come in, their orbits cross, they fucking hit, bad shit happens, they fucking fly off into debris. Sometimes they create new shit. That debris goes somewhere else and starts orbiting something, So, it's cool as fuck. And all of that stuff is also compressing. So if that wouldn't happen, if it wouldn't hit something else, it is eventually gonna fucking explode anyways. Well, the shit that is at that
Like a
at
dying,
that point.
like a dying cell.
Pluto.
What if we're at the beginning of a cancer cell in a bigger being?
I guess that's the way it is.
Like,
That's going to be my answer to a lot of this stuff because it's cool. It's cool stuff to think about. Like, I'm not saying like don't talk about it. That's not cool stuff. It's cool stuff to talk about. But like ultimately, what it comes down to is you ain't shit you gonna do about it anyways.
no, I'm just curious. It just
What is it? Why?
it just
Like,
really
this-
trips my mind out.
This is where you get into the real question of why are we here? Where are we? Where are we from? What is this?
See,
There's a lot of people that do that. Why are we here? And it's like a
that would be the only.
religion-driven question, but that's not what I'm talking about.
That would be the only reason I ever tried DMT, was to try to answer these questions.
See, but I feel like if you smoke DMT and you go into it thinking about that,
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to go crazy anyway.
Not come out of that.
Yeah, you're already.
Is there an after that? Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm curious about.
That's dangerous waters.
So I should probably just stay the fuck away from that.
Yeah.
You're putting it in your head already, You understand what I'm saying?
It's in there.
Yeah, it's like sometimes if you're thinking about the same thing before you go to sleep, you have dreams about what you were thinking about, so on and so forth.
I think that's like the source of a lot of my fucking post-apocalyptic dreams. I haven't had anyone in a while. No, wait. No, I chopped your hand off in 2 nights ago.
Thank you.
Oh boy. I had a weird dream last
Did you just chop my hand off for no reason, or was like my hand rotting off, or like
No, you got bit.
got bit?
Yeah.
Chop my hand off.
Oh, he was a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Thanks for chopping
It's always,
my hand off, bro.
dude, my lucid dreams are always a zombie apocalypse.
You're...
Like, 90% of the time it's the zombie apocalypse. With some reason, just raptors from Jurassic Park are there too.
Now, are they zombies?
No.
Are they fighting zombies?
They fucking... Dude, it's a raptor.
So you have to just...
They're just...
You have to be like, when you, like, are you with other people?
Yeah.
So you have to be like, guys, watch out for the zombies. Also, there's raptors.
Oh, everyone knows.
Fuck.
Like, I mean, like, side note, there's also raptors.
Like
which they'll kill anybody.
Like, it always...
Zombies, us, it doesn't fucking matter. They don't give a shit.
It always feels like it's years down the road after the apocalypse happened. Because, like, everybody's pretty, like, desensitized to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Like, everybody knows.
So you just have to watch out for zombies and raptors.
Yeah. But
zombies also have to be like, we gotta watch out for raptors.
Raptor Jesus!
Yeah, because the raptors are just picking everyone off. They don't care.
Right, they don't give a fuck.
No.
Because they're savages. They don't fucking care.
Fucking savages.
They eat everything.
I had a weird dream last week where I was just telling you guys both that I don't really like tea. And these are how my dreams always go. Someone in my dream was drinking some tea, and I said, hey, let me get some of that fucking green tea. And then that was the end of the dream.
That's good. That's
a
rich.
good one.
Hey, let me get some of that fucking green tea. That's how it went.
I took a nap earlier.
I was like real into it.
I took about a 30-minute nap earlier, and like as soon as I went to sleep, I started having a dream, and I was like, I wasn't like stealing something. Like when I say that I stole something, I didn't like go and steal some money, but I like took something that was valuable to someone. I don't know, and I was trying to get away from these guys. And I saw this swimming pool, and I'm just like, I'm going to jump in this swimming pool, and these people aren't even going to know where I am. So I jump in this swimming pool. All these dudes totally jumped in the swimming pool. And I was like, fuck, I had to get out of here. And then I woke up.
Shit.
I was like running from these dudes, and I saw this swimming pool.
Were you underwater?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So, like, you
I saw this swimming. These dudes were like chasing me, and I saw this swimming pool, and I'm like, "Fuck! I'm gonna jump in this swimming pool. These dudes aren't even gonna know. They can't go in the water." That's what I thought. Water is lava. That was the logic of my dream. I was like, They're not coming here. So I jump in the water, and then like I'm underwater, and then just like dudes start jumping in the
Well, then I just imagine you underwater just being like, "Fuck!"
Oh, motherfucker!
I mean, that's your reaction if like you're like so sure that you just said it's like,
yeah. I didn't get away with this one.
yeah.
So apparently I shouldn't professional thieve things, I guess.
I don't know why I've become that lucid of a dreamer. But I don't know, these weird fucking apocalyptic dreams are my fucking favorite thing ever. And I'm so happy they happen every single goddamn time. Like, because I've read, there's like things you can look for in dreams to give you a clue that you're dreaming. Like, if you ever have the opportunity to try to read something in your dream, Like, if you ever get that feeling, try to read it, and you can't. Because you can't read in a dream.
So they say.
There are things that I have totally read in dreams.
No, you understood.
Yeah, I knew what I already read what I was reading in my dream. That's a better way for me to say it. It wasn't like...
It's information you know, but...
Yeah, it's shit I already knew, yeah.
You can't take in new things in your dream.
Well...
But maybe you can't. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
For 3 easy payments of $39.95.
You guys ever have, like, graphic dreams? Like, shit happening to you?
Like fucking shit up?
No,
I
mean, like,
definitely have
like,
graphic fucking
okay,
shit
like,
up
okay.
dreams.
I have, like... I don't necessarily have the dream... Because everyone's like, you ever die in any of your dreams? But, like, I have, like... I shouldn't say all the time, but I've had, like, car crash dreams a lot. And they're always really graphic.
Really?
Yeah. There was this one. If you know... I'm gonna try to tell the story without laughing.
I'm gonna laugh.
Do you listen? Because I laugh every time I think about it. But you know, down on if you're going through Kings Creek and you pass, you might not know this, but he probably knows this. When you pass like the baseball fields and there's that little bridge there that goes up into that
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like the creek is not. It's like from the road. It's not.
It's
not a far drop.
Yeah.
If you were to.
But it's real close to the road.
It's real close to the road,
Yeah,
and it is a bit of a.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not a very far drop. So one time I was like this, like I was driving the Neon. This dream was probably after I had the Neon too, and I was like coming around that bend. I don't really know what happened. I don't think I was driving erratically or anything, but like I just fucking lost control and just like. I fucking went over that hillside, but like kind of like was airborne.
Jumped it, yeah.
And then like hit like nosedived. The car nosedived and like hit like that, and then like I was ejected from the vehicle. I was like, and it was all like kind of like I can't remember if it was first person or third person. Like I was seeing myself being ejected. I think it was first person. I saw it going through the windshield, but like at the same time, it's not like it's high up or anything. So it's just like, and it's shallow water. So it's just like being ejected from the yeah, getting slammed. I'm all wet, and I'm just like got water in my mouth. Like Jesus Christ!
Bloody.
I'm pretty sure I was laying there in my dream, like Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Like it was one of the, like I didn't die in the dream, but it was like extremely fucking like holy shit.
Car's fucked. Needs a windshield.
I went through it. Now I'm half underwater and shit. Like
it's in my mouth.
I'm fucking wet. I got fucking nasty sewer.
The thing about it is that it's
mouth.
fucking. It was like so quick, like an actual car crash, and it was just crazy. And I don't know. I just always laugh when I think about it.
We know a couple
like
people that have
recurring
wrecked cars.
It's not a recurring dream. It's just one that it's one of those dreams I'll never
Just
forget.
stuck out to you.
There's another dream. I think I've had different versions of this dream a lot. The one I remember is that I was coming up Powerhouse Road, and I went over. Like I lost control and went over, and I remember feeling in the dream like the motionless and your stomach, like fucking feeling like your stomach and just like, and just fucking waiting, because you're falling. In the car, just waiting. And I think I woke up before I hit the ground, but I remember like the fear, like that would just be like, like, and then just waiting, like, oh man, I'm about to hit the fuck, because that's a huge drop coming off of Powerhouse. That's a long drop.
Let's jump it.
Man, did you ever get hurt in a dream, wake up and feel it in like real life?
I don't think anything weird like that, but
I've woke up and like the instant I've woke up, been like, oh, like I was like got fucked up, like some like my arm got cut off or some shit. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I've had one of those where like you kind of like you don't have to like not like in the movies you'd be like and like look real quick, but like you're like you for a second you're like, oh man.
Uh-oh.
It's like, is my leg all fucked up? And you're like, okay, no, it's not. Like I'm back to reality. Yeah. That and so I've had those before. I've had shit like,
Is my left arm still a mechanical arm?
yeah, or like you like horribly tragic shit happen in your dream. Like you just witnessed like two of your friends be murdered in front of you, and you wake up and like for a second
Holy fuck.
you're like. And,
That was intense.
And then you're like, okay, no, I didn't just see that. Like,
Like I've had nightmares, and I'll dig my like knuckles into my chest or something, and in the dream I'll feel it, and I'll be dreaming about getting like shot or something.
Yeah.
But it's just me.
You're fucking
I'm fucking in my sleep digging into my own chest. Like I've had that happen a few times. Like I don't know why that happens. Why that my brain allows that to happen.
Waking up having Charlie horses, waking up with
Oh,
Charlie
like a
horses.
cramp, like a calf cramp. Holy
That's the
shit!
fucking worst, dude.
Oh,
That you're just like,
I'll call off work. I'm just fucking done for the day.
oh man, you're intense.
Yeah.
You're
Charlie
intense.
horses
You're
are a
wild bitch.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
I've, knock on wood, I have not had been woken up from a Charlie horse in a long time, but I'm telling you what, that is the most fucking intense, fucking fearful, like what the fuck's going, because it's just like you wake up in intense pain every single
That's
time.
the noise I make.
I don't think the last time I had one I knew what was going on, but like at least the first time I ever had a Charlie horse in my sleep, I was probably an adult, maybe I'm gonna say anywhere between 18 and 18 and we'll say 22. I woke up and I was like, what's happening? And I was like punching the shit out of my shin because I'm like, the fuck's going on? Like why are...
Had you never got a cramp or anything before?
I had a cramp and I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
But that was like the first time you remember having a muscle cramp like that.
In my sleep?
Anywhere. Or you had,
No,
you had
in
gotten
my
a cramp before that.
No, getting a Charlie horse in your sleep.
Okay. That
And
was
being-
the first time that happened.
Being woken up. Oh, I've woken up a second or third time and had the same reaction and just kept punching my shit. Because I'm just
Why
like,
is that where you're at?
because when
Hurts the pain, hurts the pain.
Why is it? I don't know. It's just like I get it to stop. Like I can't get your fucking muscle is just tensing up, and it's like stop. Why don't I have control over this? So I'm just hit it.
There was that night down here not long ago when I had fucking fallen asleep in this chair, and like I was sitting like with my legs down, like I didn't have the chair reclined, and I woke up, my whole fucking leg, dude, it wasn't a Charlie horse, like it was mainly like my ass and this, dude.
Oh,
And I'm down here, I'm screaming, dude. I wasn't like screaming, but I'm giving it to, you know, the fucking noises I make when I'm like medical duress or whatever. I'm fucking, oh, like, whoa, motherfucker! Like, I'm fucking getting it, dude. I was fucking trying to walk around, I'm fucking doing this shit, man.
Oh,
like,
that's the
like
worst.
my ass froze.
yeah, you don't get those till your late 20s.
Oh, man. Fuck that
The dreaded
nonsense,
ass to
dude.
quad fucking...
Yeah, fuck
crap.
that
I've not had that.
Oh.
I'm in my late 20s.
That's not drinking enough water.
Yeah,
I drink enough water.
yeah.
I drink water all the time.
That's usually what gives you like calf cramps in your sleep and shit like that.
Maybe that's why I haven't had one in a long time.
Because you're well hydrated.
Ba-bum.
I'm drained.
You have to be with my choice of lifestyle.
That hard living.
It's not hard.
Not really.
So. Fuck, I thought I had interesting things to tell you. like crazy shit. Like, I'm looking to tell. When I tell stories, I like to have off the wall shit to talk about. Or else, because why is it even interesting? Why even tell it?
That was a good one, though.
What's that?
The fucking Charlie horse story. I like that one.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you, man.
I
I don't know.
like that it
I
happened to
vividly
you, but-
remember. I still lived with my parents. I woke up in my bedroom at my parents' house and just immediately, it was almost like a mindless decision. It was just an immediate reaction until I realized what I was doing. And like Vince said, punch the pain, and then I realized I was like, punching the pain's not gonna help, and I just fucking sat there and was just like, what's happening? Like,
I'm gonna rub this.
Yeah, I just rubbed it and was like, like, you know what I mean? Because like you're half scared shitless because you were just woken up from this, you know, and then you realize what it is, and it's just you guys.
You get from fucking scared to real mad, real.
Yeah, I was
fast.
gonna say
pissed.
after the first time it happens too, you're like, when it happens after that, you wake up and
You wake up and you're like, seriously, fucking again.
Oh, even the ones in your feet are the fucking worst.
getting cramps, like you're saying, like in the sole of your foot and shit, by your toes.
I get them, in between my big and index toe.
Yeah,
I guess that's appropriate to say, call it that.
I think it is. We'll allow it.
Index toe.
Webster.
I mean, what else?
Where's
Your
Webster?
big toe is basically your thumb.
Yeah.
So, that would be what it is.
Your baby toe is just like your pinky.
Exactly.
Just expendable.
I'll allow it. Yeah, you can totally cut off your baby toe if fucking don't matter. So you don't need that.
I don't need my pinky either.
Most of the time
I prefer my pinky.
Most of the time it curls under one of the other toes anyways, fucking clearly showing it's useless.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Dun, dun.
Dude, from wearing steel toes and cramming my toes in the end of that thing for a decade,
You know my
that
feet
thing is
fucked
like
up from that
broken
boots.
and underneath my
Yeah.
ring toe. On both feet.
Yeah, you know my feet look like that.
It's like all your toes could fit into a teacup if they had to.
They're like fucking chilling together.
Children.
Shit, God damn it.
God, we need to hire a producer. We need an assistant or
what
something.
you need.
Why?
Cause so I don't have to get up to go do this.
Did you run out of booze already?
I was like a shot and a half left in this bottle, dude. That's why I had to keep adding to it, because I was trying to conserve so I could have another drink while I was down here. But it was just like, what's some fucking pussy ass drink? It's like not even it's like
I don't even like this.
it's even a whole shot in this drink.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Might as well just drink it.
A shot, you laugh like bad, but like a shot's a beer.
No.
So if you don't even put a shot in a glass, then you're having less than a bear.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face.
And that's how we measure everything.
I mean-
in beers.
Yeah.
We measure things.
We measure things in beers. How many drinks you had? 4? How much liquor you put in it? A shot each. I had 4 beers.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
BPH, man.
If you ever mix drinks, you're just having beers. Shots, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
You have 4 shots compared to his 4 beers. You drink those 4 shots before
You ever have four beers in 10 minutes? It's terrible.
Yeah, it's not good. You're fucking wasted.
Yeah.
You're wasted.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Beer shots are dangerous game.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous game.
Especially at Danger
it's
Whiskey.
a fun.
Oh,
It's a
buddy.
fun time.
Mm.
Doing shots. Dangerous game. Dangerous.
You gotta know how that do BPH.
Because people
BPH.
forget that. It's a beer.
Ooh.
So
BPH.
what you got excited about something? You better fucking tell me right now.
My birthday's coming up.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Like, less than a month.
Yeah. Oh, February?
Yeah.
No,
February 6th.
February 6th. All right. You'll be 43.
I hate you. I hate you so fucking much. Oh, goddamn you.
We're going live.
Oh, Josh.
We're going live for Vince's 43rd.
Oh, you son of a bitch. All right. Whew. Sorry.
Can't get you that mad.
Woo!
Woo!
I think I want to play the game of games.
Oh, Vinny's coming in hot. Vinny's coming in hot right now. You want
What's
to
the
play the game?
game of games?
Are you serious? What?
I'm
No.
thinking about playing the game of games.
Get out of
I
here.
played it a few years ago with Blaming Murphy, and I think I want to do it one more time.
I don't know if I could do that.
What is
That's
Gotta play the game of games.
Jesus.
I only know like 4
fuck are you
people.
guys talking about?
Charlie McDennis.
I
You
didn't listen.
you actually played it before?
Yeah, it was awful.
It has to be awful.
Oh, I'm still scarred.
Let's just play Edward Forty Hands. I'm sorry.
I've done that. We can do both. I'm gonna
You don't drink like you used to, like in Blaming Murray. I don't know if you could do it. I don't think I could play Charlie McDennis, dude.
We could probably play Charlie
I
McDennis.
don't think so.
We're gonna play Charlie McDennis.
Dude, there's like, are there actually? Did they actually release rules, like, or are you just going off the episode? Like, how do you? I've never played Charlie McDennis.
They're out there on the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
It gets intense.
I'm gonna walk in here and I'm gonna nail a board to this table.
Each level you gotta sweat. You gotta what? First level is beer.
Yeah.
Second level is wine. Third level is liquor.
The fourth
Right.
level saw.
Well, that's
That's
the electric boogaloo.
The electric boogaloo.
Charlie McDennis too.
Ryan, it's the most horrid game ever.
See, I don't.
He knows
That's,
what Charlie McDennis is.
I've never seen that episode.
You've never seen
You've
Charlie
never seen
McDennis?
Charlie McDennis? Oh, holy shit. You need to get on Netflix. Fucking... You would love the game of games. I think Ryan might be well prepared for the game of games.
Charlie McDennis. Like, did you have game pieces and everything?
Yeah. Yeah, we all went out and we bought our own.
That's awesome. I forget Charlie McDennis is from like season 7, so it's been out for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'll drink liquor with you, man. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like chugging for like an insane amount of time.
You gotta put it in the real... You gotta
not
put it in this realm.
Yeah, not in the way they do
Yeah.
things.
No, I don't want to die.
Chug liquor?
I want to feel... I'm
I'm
gonna regret some decisions.
Chug liquor for 10 seconds, but it's the other team counts. So they-
One. Some of the questions are opinion based.
Oh, boy.
I forgot about the opinion-based questions.
Why is Dennis bastard man? Why Charlie hate? I don't think I wrote that one. I was going by Trundle back then.
Listen,
He signed it in blood.
does any of the game involve shotgunning beers? I haven't shotgunned a beer in a really long
I
time.
don't know that part.
I'm sure
At
it's
what
in there.
point-
I don't.
What kind of punishment is it when you have to eat the whole cake, but it's the ingredients to the cake?
I forget.
I can't remember because they put Frank in the cat cage. And he had to eat the ingredients.
He had to eat an entire cake, but they gave him the ingredients to the cake.
And then the next scene is him with fucking cake mix all over him, and he's like wiping his mouth, and he's like, "That was awful. I'm so sick."
Like cheating's encouraged in this game.
Yeah, but if you get caught cheating, it's real bad. I don't know. Well, I'm down for anything. Fuck it. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'll be right back.
I'll figure it out. I have to remember how I did it. Well, how David organized it before.
Well, I mean, I feel like if worse comes to worse, we can just drink like we regularly do,
Yeah.
and we will end up shithoused. I'll end up shithoused. I ain't gonna speak for anybody else.
I gotta
But-
celebrate my 43rd birthday. It's only 31, you prick. That's a bummer. I'm fucking 31. That's the most uneventful birthday ever.
Well, man, listen.
At least 30, I had a reason to party. I entered a new decade.
Everything after 21 is
25, you get to rent a car.
Man, listen, you want to know what I didn't do on my 25th birthday?
rent a
Run
car?
out and run a fucking car. I've never rented a car, actually.
You know what?
What?
Fucking, speaking of that, it reminded me of, I just watched the first Jackass recently.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, they rent that car. And,
They did their rent-a-car demolition derby.
yep.
That was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Because this is when Johnny Knoxville could actually go out in public. Be honest, I had a few drinks. You signed a paper declining insurance right here. Well, I had a few drinks before I signed that too. Oh Oh my god.
Oh, from the first Jackass movie?
Yeah.
When Knoxville ran in that car?
Yes.
That was like the fucking opening scene.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was so
fucking
fucking
Jack.
funny. Dude, that movie held up. Like, for real.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Well, that shit's fucking hilarious.
The episodes. I know we talked about this before. Yeah, it still holds up. That shit. It's fucking. It's primal. Humor. It's primal humor. It's stupid. Everyone thinks.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks stupid. People falling off of shit. It's primal humor.
Yes.
It's gonna make anybody
fantastic.
laugh. It's gonna make anybody laugh.
You find yourself even nervous laughing through it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that laugh. Not for you.
See, I think
Jack Daniels.
Gross.
I'll drink a glass of it and then I'll pull a speaker down on my head. I probably caused some permanent brain damage to myself.
Ooh.
I was left alone at the house by myself.
Yeah, probably gonna happen.
No, dude, I pulled one of them computer speakers down on my head. And when I'm saying I pulled it down on my head, I was bent down on the side of that washer picking something up, and I still had my coveralls on, and the wires caught on the one strap of the coveralls because they were loose because I was bent over, so they get looser, And base first, dude. It base first right here. I had a headache for like 3 days after it happened.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
son of a bitch.
And I fell asleep all weird upstairs.
Yeah, can I go in full detail? Do you care?
I don't know if we can.
You don't want to go into full detail?
I don't know if we need it. Dude, I was fucking bad shape. Like I
Were you concussed?
I might have caught. I
He
might
might-
have had a
dude.
concussion, dude.
He might have been concussed. He probably was concussed.
Did you see the white light when you got hit?
I saw rage when that thing hit my head.
Rage.
I fucking raged for a moment. I hammer fisted the top of the fucking washer. Is the first thing I did when I stood up. I was fucking furious, dude. And then I remember petting the cat on the floor. I remember being upstairs and laying on the floor and petting the cat.
What happened in between?
Oh, I had food out.
What?
My glasses were in the sink.
So you were walking around without glasses?
There was no in between. Listen, okay. I mean, he's already just told most of it.
Yeah.
I wasn't home. I went out Friday after I got home from work. I went over to a friend's house. So I get home 4 a.m. I walk inside the living room, the lights out. I'm outside the house. I'm like, the kitchen light's on. So I'm like, I get inside the house. I'm like, the fuck's the kitchen light on for? So I'm like, not even halfway up the steps. And I see him laying there behind the dining room table, parallel to the back door to go out on the porch. And like, my first thought, honestly, is fuck. He's dead. Listen,
Yeah,
man.
so-
I didn't know what was going on. I mean, now, is it weird to see him passed out on the floor? No, but where he
happens.
where he was passed out, I was like, he's dead. Something happened.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Like-
I wasn't just like laying on the floor. Dude.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Okay.
he's like. So okay, so I get up to the top of the steps. I go into the dining room. He's breathing. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, wow, what the fuck? What's going on here? So I go look in the kitchen. He had a bowl of soup. I could tell. He's doing detective skills. The bowl he used was abnormally way too big for this can of soup. Like it was like this bowl. It was just like eating soup out of it. A can of soup did not fill the entirety of this bowl. So, anyways, so there's that. I look over. He had gotten into I just bought sandwich buns, rolls, Kaiser rolls, and he had got into him. There was a tub of butter was out, so I guess he was just having bread and butter. But there was just no knife anywhere to be found. No. Just chunks of the fucking bread laying everywhere. Butter's wide open. He didn't. I pick up the bag. The bread tie's still attached because he just didn't even take the bread tie off.
Oh my God, he ripped the fucking thing up.
Hulked them open.
So do you guys think I have a concussion?
Hulked them
Brother,
open.
you got a fucking bad concussion.
I'm good. We're good.
And then I look to my left, and his glasses are in the sink. Now
I don't remember, dude. Like, I fucking don't remember.
I've stumbled upon
so
weird
unless
shit.
somebody came in the house and like smashed me on the head and knocked me out and laid me down there and did that, I did it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I like don't fucking. Yeah, like he's about to say, like, yeah, we've all fucking passed out somewhere weird, being all fucking drunk, fucking, you know, doing stuff. I was not drunk or doing stuff, if you will.
Vince, I've stumbled upon weird shit that he has done.
Yeah,
but like, yeah, that's one thing too, because I was like, this is the most bizarre though. Like I've seen he does weird shit. He might have he does have a sleeping disorder, but I think he may have a little bit of sleepwalking, because he'll do shit when he's half asleep and you'll talk to him and he doesn't even know. He won't remember the next day. A. B. He won't even know what the fuck he's doing while you're talking to him because he's just like, he's confused and he'll do weird shit. Anyways.
Gavin needs to do that.
Yeah. So I was like almost to the point where I was gonna like start shaking him, waking him up, being like, hey man, you hammered? Like, cause like it was bizarre, man. I was like, and like I was super stoned when I came home too. So I was like, ultra. That's another reason why I was like walked in. I was like, he's dead, because I'm just like,
paranoid.
You know, yeah, paranoia strikes deep. So you're just like,
especially that tired that early in the morning.
Exactly, I'm exhausted. Like I had worked all day and like stayed out and like.
Be honest, your first feeling after you're like, well, he's dead. I'm gonna be awake so fucking long.
It was kind of that.
Like, you're mad because of
it, yeah, you know, you're right.
You're annoyed.
Like, it's like, now I won't even get to go to sleep.
Yeah,
what do I do now?
But anyways,
try again tomorrow.
So I'm like, okay, I'm like getting ready to like start shaking him, being like, "Are you real hammered?" And then I'm like, also he's got this Makarov tucked in his sweatpants.
Yeah. Okay. That was there from before. I had that in there because that's what I was out there doing.
Well, I figured. But I was like almost about to wake him up and be like,
what the
you
fuck
hammered?
are you doing? No, I'm fucking.
So I go. Hold on.
Nap.
Yeah. I go look.
Take a nap.
I go look.
I like how you do the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're concussed.
Yeah, dude, that's how you cure him.
He's fucking not even, and he's got there's laptops up there leaning against this cupboard that's up there, like it's kind of leaning like this. He's laying his head on the laptop using it as a pillow. That's why. So okay, so I want to like kind of be like, wake him up and be like, you hammered?
Tell me a story.
So I go, but first, before I'm like, okay, let's not wake him up. Let's investigate further. I open the freezer. I'm like, there's liquor in here. None of it's been touched. Or if it has been touched, it's been barely touched. So I'm like, he's not hammered. What the fuck's going on? So then I just voted it as, I'm gonna leave him alone.
He's alright, he's alive.
He's alive, seriously, because like,
I'm just gonna go in my room, cross my fingers. And
bizarre. It was really bizarre, and like, after I saw that he wasn't drunk, I was like, something weird went on here, and I'm not gonna touch it, and I'm just gonna fucking, I'm gonna
go in that room and stay there until I hear him make noise. I don't care if it takes 3 days.
That's what happened, man. I just did not. I just There was no... And I felt really...
He said, "I'm fucking."
I'm good.
And I felt really bad just letting him lay there, but I was just like...
What the fuck were you gonna do? Get the stretcher? Drag me by my fucking feet. Oh, it's down. I wonder if I passed out.
It's a way... Like I told you... I think you kind of asked me this last night, and I told you the way you were laying.
I laid there.
It looked like you voluntarily laid down.
That's good. I decided, well, I'm tired now.
Like I said, you were fucking... You used this laptop as a pillow.
This seems like a suitable place
It
to
was
sleep.
propped up against those cabinets. Like, it was like...
Fuck.
I think you voluntarily laid down.
Was the laptop closed?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was just carrying it around.
But it
Wasn't
looked like
plugged in or anything?
he was just
No, they were there.
It looked like maybe
They were
he
late.
decided to go to sleep while he was standing before he walked over there, and like was like, well, these need washed, and then he was just like, I'm gonna just go lay down, right? Like,
That's how it's done.
That's
but you know what?
amazing.
It's not
And
even
it never
a-
occurred to get.
It's not. It wasn't even a fling. It was. I mean, the way they were placed in the sink. It was like he took them off and just went.
Like he set them down really deliberately.
Yeah, like gently. It didn't look like he was like a dirty spoon and just fucking flung it in the sink. He placed it
Like this is
in
where
the
these
sink,
go.
This
and
is
then
where
he
they
saw that
stay.
laptop and said, "Yep."
Apparently,
But that's crazy because I know your eyesight's as bad as mine. So I don't know. You must have fucking stumbled over there. And just like, all right,
This is all the further I can make it.
yeah. Well, I don't know where I put my glasses. Oh, they're in the sink.
man down.
Jesus Christ. But that's when he told me that story last night. He started telling me that story, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I was so sick Saturday, I barely saw him, and I was just like, well, what happened to you? Like,
Well, there's the full story.
There's the full story.
My head's still a little sore, man.
Wow, when did this happen? Last Friday?
No, Friday night.
Yeah, it was Friday night.
3 nights ago.
I'm good, dude. Don't worry.
Wow.
Yeah,
My
he was-
shit's all the same size. I'm not sick.
That's a real bad concussion, though.
He was
I
normal.
had it.
He was normal Saturday. Yeah, it was not that
You
bad.
bounce back.
I mean, well,
He bounced-
yeah, but see,
he
this
bounced
is the
back.
brain's
thing.
probably a little
If I would
swollen.
go to the hospital and be like, I have a concussion, you know what they're going to do? Go home, you have a concussion.
Yeah.
So,
All I can do is diagnose it.
And
Yeah.
he got up before I even went to sleep that night.
well, I got up for work the next day, man.
No, you got up. Maybe you don't remember this, but you had gotten up because I was like,
Oh, yeah, no, I did. I think I came down here and
you
slept
came
in a
down
fucking
here.
chair.
Yeah. Because I came out of my room and the light was off. I think the reason I got up to come out to see what was going on, I'm pretty sure I smelled cigarette smoke
Yeah, I'm going to go to bed.
in my room. So I was like, oh, he's awake. And I opened my door out of my bedroom. Kitchen light was off. I was like, oh, he's awake. Because I left the kitchen light on because I was just left him there. So I was like, he should.
So you guys did what you should do. Is he alive? Yes, no. Is he breathing okay? Yes, no. Okay, he's good.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
Just leave it alone.
Leave the light on for him, which
Yeah.
is what I did.
Yeah.
Because I thought about turning the kitchen light out, and then I was like, nah, leave the light on for him. His glasses are in the sink.
Chances are, if that was a thing, whoever is laying like that is incredibly fucked up.
Yeah.
The one day, just real quick with you, there's been a couple times everybody has fallen asleep on the back porch, okay? But there was one time
Everybody
for
as
Josh.
in me and him.
Well, yeah, but I mean, who else is fucking the cat?
Well, she's falling asleep out there, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, she has.
Not drunk, though.
But, so, I'm like looking around the house for Josh, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I see like the back doors open, and I'm like, holy shit, and Josh is out there sleeping on the damn fucking ground.
On the just
sprawled
on the
fuck
porch.
out,
On the
dog.
porch,
Just
but on
like-
the chair, just on the ground.
Yeah, like
You
middle
just
of
lay
the
down and
night.
decide this is where.
Well,
He was like just sprawled out on the ground, dude, like fucking army man crawling, you know. But like he wasn't moving. He was just he fucking laid down like that. And was just like, fuck this, I'm sleeping. So
and when he told me this, it was alarming. But then I've starting to realize what I do is, because I'll do it on my bed all the time, is that I'll get a little bit fucked up, and then I'm just like, oh, this feels good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna pass out.
Just lay down to relax for a
Seconds later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, the Paige's dog was here, and I'm pretty sure, I told him this, I was pretty sure, because this was like...
You might have laid down to cuddle the dog or something.
No, I was letting her outside, and I went, you know, the door to the back porch, and there's those steps. Well, I had the door open, and I sat down on the porch floor with my feet on the steps and just watched her and let her back in, took her off the chain, and probably playing with her or whatever, and probably was just like, yeah, I'm just going to lay here for a minute. I'm not going to fall asleep. That's
Several hours later.
Exactly. The alarming thing is that I had no idea that happened because he woke me up at like 6 in the morning. And see, I woke up later that morning in my bed with my lights on and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, why did I leave all my lights on? Well, he'd woke me up, told me, hey man, you're sleeping out here. I have no memory of this. I got up. He said, you were he was like surprised when I was like, I don't remember that. He was like, dude, I woke you up. You were coherent. You were like, okay, man, I'm going to go to bed. And so and you walked yourself into your room. Like, I didn't have to walk you. Like, you walked yourself into your room, and I didn't shut anything off, but I just crawled into bed and went to sleep. So I just thought maybe something happened. I was on my phone, or did that thing where I'm just like, I won't fall asleep, and I just fell asleep, you know? But like the thing where he's just like, I woke you up, and you were coherent and shit. And I was like, wow. So it was you drank too much the night before moment.
Yeah. I never passed out in weird places. You know what I mean?
It's
like, there's
weird.
been like a few times.
It's weird.
Like,
It's happened more in my later life. It's fucking... I don't know. It...
like, I've had a few fucking...
One time I fell... It's only been in this house, too. That's what's crazy.
That's
One
weird.
time I fell asleep in the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, I took a piss, and I'm pretty sure I was just like, fuck this. I just laid down on the floor, and then I woke up like 6 hours later, and I was like... I'm on the bathroom floor, and I was like investigating. I was like, I didn't get sick. I know I didn't.
Conveniently, I have to pee, though.
No, I pissed. I didn't have to pee because I pissed before. I must have pissed and said, fuck it.
Good enough.
Fuck it. That... Do you hear him giggle? But, yeah, that one was weird. I was just like, the fuck?
Last time I got drunk here, I fell asleep on my couch, but I was trying to use a dog
That's
as a
not
pillow.
weird.
No.
You're like, so what? That's normally what's supposed to happen. Oh, you got drunk, you fell asleep on the couch. Like, not the bathroom floor.
No.
And he wasn't getting sick. He just took a piss. This is how I knew, because I remember taking a piss, and then I don't remember anything else until I woke up. So obviously, I wake up, my fucking pants are buckled, my belt's undone. So I must have just said,
Fuck it.
fuck this. I fucking laid down, went to sleep.
Listen, there was a point in my life where I realized I like laying on the floor, and I have the cat here now, so I like to lay on the floor, and the cat will come and chill, and I pet the cat and stuff, and then I go to sleep. So I might be on the floor, asleep, stone cold sober.
Yeah.
That's totally
That's
possible.
like
See,
not
that's-
abnormal.
that's-
So
that's-
like if I'm super hammered drunk, then I'm like, nah.
Because you go to sleep at the drop of a hat anyway.
Oh yeah, I can just go to sleep.
Oh yeah, and that's after I got past the point of, you know, before I approached him, when I saw him laying there, thinking he might be dead. When I walked up to him and saw he was okay, he's breathing. My first thing was, he not drunk. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably not drunk, because I've not the first time I've seen this.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's when I saw everything else, I was like, he might be hammered. Because, like,
He's doing weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the weird shit of him sleeping on the floor was not the weird. That wasn't the alarming.
What do you got to
thing.
put in your body to think of bowls that
The
big?
alarming thing is where he was sleeping. Is that I've never seen that part of the floor him sleep.
Yeah.
I've never seen him sleep on that part of the floor.
My favorite part's how you fed yourself.
Yeah.
A giant bowl of
I was
canned
hungry.
soup.
I hit on the head. I was pissed off. I was hungry.
The
Maybe I
bowl was
went
better
to a
dry.
blind. Maybe
Like,
I went to a blind rage, and I was just like, I'm going to eat now. That's what I do.
That'll satisfy.
But it's not. I don't even know. I don't even know if you had any butter on anything because, like, the butter,
It was there. It was there.
There was no butter knife anywhere. There was no, like, giant crumbs in the butter. I feel like you just ripped this bun apart, had butter, and you looked at it and just ate some of it and just, like, gave up. But, like, at the same time, there wasn't, like...
Excuse me, I'm slightly concussed.
It wasn't, like... it clearly looked like you ate the Kaiser roll. And then it just looked like it was scraps that was left there. And like I said, there's no crumbs in the butter, and there's no butter knife, so it looked like you had intentions of using the butter, and then you'd say, fuck the butter.
Fuck the butter.
So like a concussion's like an acid trip you don't remember.
I guess.
Pretty much.
Because that's kind of weird shit you do.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
That's probably what it was. You didn't put butter on the bun, and you went, well, this bun's filling, and you went, no, I'm gonna... and you walked.
Yeah.
I'm done. I was done.
Sounded like
Again, I flung my glasses. He did not do... I could tell. He was...
it's just
in the
security
Excuse me,
cameras.
I'll be over here, slightly concussed. Excuse me.
I really
slightly
feel like he was
concussed.
like, dirty dishes.
I got soup on these.
Yeah. Dude, the way your glasses were placed in the sink.
You might have tried to use them as a spoon of some sort.
No, they were, dude, I'm telling you, they didn't have shit on them. It was just like, they were clean.
Like he was just done with them.
He was done. Yes, absolutely. He was done with them. That's a perfect description, actually. He was done with the glasses, and he went, time for bed. I'll wash these in the morning.
I'm done with these.
Now, I took them out of the sink for him and put them on the table. So, like, obviously, after you woke up after that, you would be like, the fuck are my glasses?
I was like,
And you would not think to go look in the sink.
Listen, I woke up there and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I put my glasses on. Dude, my vision was a little blurry when I put my glasses back on. Obviously, I went from not having my glasses on to having my glasses on to walking around the house.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had to stand there for a minute.
Just get your bearings.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, I was no balance mode, you know? And I was like, man, what the fuck? And I knew that speaker had hit me on the head. Okay? Like, I just didn't put it together. And I was like, oh, fuck this, I'm going back to sleep. I probably, if I put it together, I still would have been like, nah, fuck this, go back to sleep. What the fuck? I'm not dead. I would be like, I'm not in a coma at this point. Fuck it.
Wow. That's amazing. Like,
No,
you better,
that's-
like, watch and make sure, like, if you start getting prone to, like, little fits of anger and shit, you gotta watch that shit.
I think I'll be just
That's like that
fine.
CTE shit. Like,
Yeah.
you guys will end up on Snapped.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
I think I'll
Be
be.
alright.
I think I'll be
alright.
just fine. I don't think I'm going to be any more mad than I was before that hit me on the head. Okay.
I got concussed a couple months ago. It's all good.
When you read
What
the
it
definition
is-
of a concussion and figure out that you've had several,
Those guys. When we're saying several, we're talking like.
2 or 3.
I'm even saying like under 20.
Oh, really?
We've probably had up to
I
have probably had up to 20 brain injuries.
could probably see 10.
Remember all the times we were talking about jumping off the trampoline and all that shit? All that shit jostles your brain inside of your skull.
I didn't think about that.
Okay. So,
Even the simple act of jumping on the trampoline.
but those guys will get a concussion.
And then
there
get
is-
a concussion 10
right,
minutes later.
Yeah, exactly. That's a thing that happens. They'll get like a double fucking whammy. Okay? Or more.
Would you
Fighters.
see fucking...
Think about fighters, dude.
Did you see Matt Moore got nailed in the Steelers game the other day? Did you see that?
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
did not.
Well, fucking Bud Dupree wailed the Dolphins quarterback. Like, he was coming forward throwing a pass.
Are you talking about under the chin guard?
He planted his helmet right here on his jaw and put this man into the ground.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And he sat up and walked over to the sideline and said, "No, lower back injury." And they cleared him fucking concussion protocol on the sideline. Horse shit, by the way.
Yeah,
That man should have... Because he was on the ground for fucking minutes. Like, they sat him up and he had to sit there and, like, stare off for a few minutes. Why is that man not in the fucking locker room? He's your backup fucking quarterback, by the way.
Man,
Like, you're down to third
there's
string.
a lot of things that you... That's a good question. But I feel like there are so many things that drive that other than just the medical aspect that we're sitting here thinking about right now. That's why he's not in the locker room. You know? And that sucks. But that's kind of like part of the territory, if you will. You know? Those guys just end up doing that because they go, I'm not going to the fucking locker room. You know, I'm good.
Like, dude,
but you know,
hit though.
We kind of died. That's what is causing a lot of that shit in those guys. And it's like where we're talking like we may have 20 or 30 brain injuries that we've received from just like, I'm not even saying real intense stuff. Shaking your fucking brain around inside of your skull and smashing it, that ain't no good. And there's a lot of things to do that.
And like what you were about to bring up, boxers and just being straight up punch drunk.
Oh,
You
dude,
know what I mean? Like,
we're talking about people that have had, dude, hundreds to thousands.
it's changed them as a person.
Yeah.
They're a different fucking
It
person.
beat their brain.
Punch drunk. You know what I mean? Like it's
Wow.
You know?
You never think about that.
yeah.
And we still do it.
All right. Yep.
Because I don't think you're ever going to take away professional fighting.
Oh, and I'm not saying to. I'm not saying to.
Those
but
men
I'm
knew what
just
they were
saying
doing.
it's part of the territory.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing.
Right, that's
Yeah.
it's part of the territory with that. If you want to do that and you love to do that, great. But you got to understand that
You're probably
that's
going to walk out of here mush mouth.
right.
And on that note,
Mushed mouth.
we've crossed the hour. We're good.
We
Okay.
just only made it an hour.
Yeah, we're a little over.
Yeah, let's go longer than a fucking hour. Who cares?
It's up to you guys.
Hour 15. Let's be
Good.
generous. Yeah, just end it now.
Bonus Savage.
You've already made it awkward. Just end it now.
And jump.
I don't like being told what to do.
I'm telling you what to do.
Don't be Chris Benoit.
Jesus, man.
Well, it's not bad advice. Don't go home and fucking Don't go home because you're punch drunk and fucking murder your family.
Yeah. I think that there's some, that's kind of
Oh,
the
absolutely.
kind of shit that I'm talking
He was
about.
on roids and had CTE real bad.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, there's roids that fucking help that.
no.
No.
They certainly exacerbated the situation.
Oh yeah.
See, I worry about that, like, when I lose my temper. Because, I find myself losing my temper for no fucking reason at all. I'm, never around anyone. But, I lose it, mostly by myself.
That's fatigue, frustration. Fatigue.
Really?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Being a guy,
Fuck yeah, it is.
eventually you just lose your shit and then you're all right. I mean, that's how it is.
I broke a mop for no reason one time.
Well, it's losing your shit. You just gotta lose your shit and then you're all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's how it goes. It's not. I mean, were you alarmed by it?
I
Never
broke
alarmed
it.
by it. I mean, it's maybe immediately afterwards, and then you just go, I was being a dude. So I lose my shit. Dude, I lose my shit all the time, and then I'm fucking fine. So it's just like you said, it's never, I prefer to not be in front of anybody. Mostly it's in private. And then I think, you fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm alright.
It's just for, I said, a lot of that is fatigue.
Wing something across the room. And just fucking wing it across the room. And then you're alright.
Sometimes you have to swing your mop into the side of the washer like a baseball bat.
Sons of bitches.
I understand. I understand, man. I really do. I do. No, I do.
I don't know.
I don't know if that was... I just figured I had some weird form of CTE from being bashed in the head.
No, I just think it's called being a guy.
Just fine.
Yeah, I think you'll be...
Fatigue and frustration.
Come on.
I mean, it's not like there is a reason. When you're being like, there's no reason I did. There is a reason you did it. There is a reason you did it. You just don't remember what it was. You just there were things that were happening to you, and you just got fucking frustrated and did it. I'm not trying to tell you how you act, but what you're talking about, what you're describing, is like there are times that you just have sensory fucking overload, and are like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fatigue.
I'm always
That's what
redlined.
fatigue is. Yeah.
Always redlined.
Yeah.
Fuck it! You know, that's...
There's a lot of that in me.
Yeah. I mean...
And that's why it's important to relax at times. That's why it's important to have relaxed times.
Well, this is why
Like,
I
not
have
doing
my
anything.
man time every week right here.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, daily, a time to reflect on what you're doing. Things
Mine's
sit,
very
stop.
zen. It's very Buddhist. He comes
You know.
and sits down here and meditates,
I
reflects.
I can't meditate. I'll just get mad. I start fantasizing about situations that have never existed and will never exist for the sake of being mad,
And I'm
just so I
like,
can be mad at something.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
That's how I meditate. Is that terrible?
That's rage-atate.
You're
Like
dark.
rage-atating.
Am I doing it wrong?
I think you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
That's a. We're gonna coin a term here. That's you're rage-ating.
Yeah.
It's called rage-ating.
I'm gonna call my brain the ragitator.
Ragitating. Hold on, I have to go sit in my rage. To sit in it.
Go to your castle.
Just,
Instead of sitting like this and going home, you just sit and go, fuck!
no, my fists are clenched on my knees,
Punch the
and I'm just
ground.
gritting my teeth, going.
Instead of hum. Some other guy, so like the dude that's there going, and then you repeat it, he's just going, and then you're going,
Rage-ating.
Yeah. The sudden burst of anger.
Rage-ating.
Like I'm being shocked almost, except I'm not.
I'm gonna start fucking being your ragitation
Leader guide.
leader guide. I'm just
Guy.
gonna go, fuck you, Vince, fuck you, and just
You could be the source of all my rage.
Man. That's what you need, somebody to piss you off. Here, piss me off.
Hey, turns out pretty good at it.
Pretty alright.
Pretty good.
If this were a sport,
making people upset and pissed.
If this were a sport, I would be varsity.
Who, me?
Both of us.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
The art of
varsity team.
art of frustrating other people.
You are literally the cattle prod. That's what Vince will do to me. Just
Yeah.
anything that knows that I'm gonna get upset, frustrated,
As
just to be like,
soon as
oh yeah, what else? And he's like,
As soon as I see it get under his skin,
Hey, wake up.
I just poke it. It's like a raw nerve, and I just keep going. Ah!
He was like, hey man, pull this splinter out, and you took the pair of tweezers and pushed the splinter in deeper. What a dick move.
to where it's just to the point where he just keeps, yeah, what else happens? And then it's the
I've lost
simplest
it.
thing. And finally, by the end of it, I'm like, I don't fucking like ice cream, all right? Like,
Memories and success!
God, I fucking hate it!
Oh, we are all suffering from some sort of mental illness.
Yeah, oh, it's okay.
Oh, buddy.
Excuse me, I'm slightly concussed.
Like, sometimes I worry that I might be a sociopath, and I just haven't got there yet.
I think that I think that there's a number of things that you just don't. You're not a sociopath. You just don't. You haven't reached the point of. That's the way it is. Fuck. You have a hard time picking your battles.
I want all the battles.
But you can't have them all. It doesn't work like that.
I can be all that I want to be.
Okay. Put your.
That is why we get along
Say I
so
won the
well,
battle.
because we are pretty much just like, I want all the battles. I want them all.
Give it to me. No.
Also, real quick, I'm the asshole that any of our listeners that listen with headphones, I'm the prick this week. Because I just, like, out of nowhere, just quiet, soft, quiet. Rage! Yeah, out of nowhere, for like, real quick.
Ice cream? He don't like that shit.
I'm sure.
I happen to love ice cream, but
Level later.
it was just...
It'll fix it.
That's true.
We got some
Dun, dun,
programs.
dun.
Oh, we fancy.
That's pretty.
We started using more than one mic, though.
Hey, my toes still broke. I just want you guys to both know that.
Fucking.
Did you tell the broken toe story?
We can save that for next time.
The broken toast.
Do you know that?
No,
I'll
no.
tell you in a little.
No, I know you told... I can't remember. You told him the story. I can't remember if it was on air or off air when you told him.
We'll save that for another time on air.
You might as well just save it. Honestly, it's not as good as the fucking... it's not as good as the concussion
on the
story.
concussion story.
Concussion story is gold.
Jesus, we're going all in.
Oh.
Oh, we went all in.
Well, you're still going to tell me about Bigfoot as soon as I click this button. We will be back next week.
Bye.
Bye.
I ate ice cream.
Bye.
You tell him fucking bye, God.
You tell him bye. He's literally grabbing me by the wrist and he's like, you fucking tell him bye.
Fucking, you will not distract people in month.
I'm bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Josh was bye. Bye.